So when there is a challenge in our life, what is it really that makes that challenge or that task a problem? What is it really that makes a problem painful for us? We try to push against the problem and we try to resist the reality of what is in that present moment. But if you think about it, then whatever is there in a specific moment, that's all there is. It couldn't be anything else. There might be something, you can create something different in the future, but in the present moment, whatever there is, that's all there is. That's you cannot change that. And every thought that you have and emotion that you have in regards to something that is present in the present moment, that's just something that you do on a mental level. So when you're thinking, oh, why is this happening to me, or why is this problem present, why is this happening to me, why is it me that needs to solve this problem, I wish it would be different, and so on and so on. That's just happening in the psychological dimension of your mind. In reality, the present moment cannot be changed. Future moments can be changed. We can try to change them, but we have a destiny, so we change within the limits of our destiny. But that's a different topic. But anyway, you cannot change the present moment. So why is it really that when you see the Shaolin monks and people perceive them as superhuman, or we respect them? Why is it, when they have these practices that they have to punch a tree with their fingers 1,000,000 times, and it's really painful, but they still do it, and at the end there are holes in the tree, because 1,000,000 times you hit it with your finger, and then it's the tree that gives up and not your finger. Why is it? It is because they accept what the task is and what the present moment is, and they don't push against the pain, they don't push against the problem, they don't push against the task. They just do what needs to be done. And this is the kind of approach that we can try to incorporate in our lives from time to time, to try to just face the problems and try to solve them and just do what needs to be done, and not to push against them, because that causes the real pain. You have double pain now, because it's not just the pain that you might need to go through to solve something, but now you created this psychological pain as an extra, just pushing against it and trying to deny it and trying to convince yourself that this shouldn't be like this shouldn't have happened to me, and so on and so on. And that doesn't mean that you make yourself numb, or you cannot feel the pain that comes with a problem or with a situation. It just means that you don't indulge in it, and you don't cover yourself up in all this pain and negative emotion, and you don't multiply it 1,000 times and play around with it. You just do what needs to be done, and you observe yourself, and you try to solve whatever needs to be solved the best way possible. So try to contemplate that how much is the pain from a situation is the problem really, and how much of it is pushing against it. Because pushing against something is really difficult and painful as well. So how much is your pain is the real situation, and how much of it is pushing against it on a mental level? Try that, and I hope it might help you. If you like this kind of topics, then please consider subscribing and commenting, and set the bell icon so you get notifications if I release a video with a new topic. Thanks. Have a nice day.